I'm James Polka with Archer Real Estate Services. I'm start by saying I missed a couple weeks here, so I appreciate you sticking with me. I'm back with the latest update on Fargo Moorhead housing market. This data comes from the Northstar MLS, filtered specifically for the Fargo Moorhead area through the Association of FMR. If you're trying to decide on whether it's the right time to buy or sell, the last 7 days will give you a clear look at how the market is behaving right now. There were 19 new listings, 8 pending contracts, which puts the pending to new ratio at 0.42. That tells me that new supply is coming in faster than buyers are committing. From a seller perspective, that means there's more competition. From a buyer's perspective, it means there is more opportunity and less pressure than when demand is outpacing supply. Looking at the prior week, pending activity was stronger relative to new listings. Buyer demand is still there, but not consistent week to week. This kind of movement matters if you're trying to list the timing or decide how aggressive to be as a buyer. Closings came in at 3, with a close to new ratio of 0.16, lower follow-through rate, and shows that deals are taking much longer to reach the closing table. For sellers, that means patience is still part of the process. For buyers, it reinforces that transactions are moving forward, but not at a fast pace. When I look at these pending contracts, the way they're structured, about 88% include inspection contingencies, and financing contingencies are also present. Buyers are still protecting themselves and negotiating with conditions in place. That limits how aggressive sellers can be during the negotiations. Now, there were about 5 price changes, or about 26% of new listings, and that tells me sellers are adjusting after coming to the market, which is a sign that pricing still needs to be dialed in to match the buyer's expectations. What did not happen this week is also just as important. There was no spike in cancellations, expired listings, or withdrawn listings. Sellers are staying in the market and working through it rather than stepping away. The net pending flow is a positive at 5, which means more homes went under contract than came back onto the market. Inventory is still being absorbed, just at a more measured pace. The takeaway is the market is active but balanced. Buyers have room to make decisions without urgency, and sellers can still move on homes if pricing and expectations are aligned. This information, of course, is for general real estate education. You should always consult a licensed professional for legal, financial, or otherwise specialized advice. I post videos every Wednesday at 5 p.m. covering the Fargo Moorhead housing market. I'm James Polka with Archer Real Estate Services. Stay curious, stay inspired, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.